All right, here with head football coach Paul Winters for the final locker room report of the season. We'll get to the football, but pretty special moment the night before the game, after the game with the Medal of Honor recipient James McLuhan. Talk about all of that and kind of what it means to you and to have your team get to meet somebody like that.
Well, obviously the honor of meeting someone like that is something that very few people actually get a chance to do. So he came in on Friday, and it was highly anticipated. I was very excited about it myself personally. He came in, and what a great person he is. Just, you think about what he had done, and then you listen to him talk, and you're like, God, I love this guy. So he was fantastic. I thought the players really responded extremely well. I thought they were excited to hear his story. It was kind of like we were watching a premiere movie, because the story was so captivating. So that was awesome. And then the event leading up to the game where he did the song, and we were out for everything. It's a little different than what we're normally used to, but I thought it was really well done.
The offense was really clicking early. Talk about what they were doing well to start the game.
Well, we were able to run the football very well, and we also were able to execute our passing game. I think we were extremely successful those first two drives, and really the first four drives, we just we ran into some problems. I think the biggest thing is we just aren't making those huge plays, those 30 and 40 yarders. So we're getting chunks, but not big chunks.
Paul Graham was reliable all day. Talk about his performance on his way to earning GLIAC Special Teams Player of the Week honors.
Well, unfortunately, two of those field goals were inside the 10-yard line,
Right.
so he better make those. But he was good. I felt that we had the ability to score every time we got past the 30-yard line, so that was good, and that's a comfort to have. But again, I don't want to get comfortable with that because we need to score touchdowns.
Down the stretch, the defense did what they needed to do, especially in that fourth quarter. Talk about their performance, causing some turnovers, and then Myron Riley's big play.
Well, I thought if you start off that game, I don't know if they had a first down in the first quarter. I mean, our defense played so well in the first quarter. It was extremely important. It gave us confidence, and it hurt their confidence. And then I think we kind of went through a lull a little bit in the middle parts of the game. And then obviously in the fourth quarter when we needed to step up, we did. And Myron Riley had gotten beaten on a play that he was in great position on, and it just, it happens. So for him to make that interception, that was huge.
Davenport, a young program, obviously, first year in the GLIAC. Talk about some of the things they are doing well despite not having a GLIAC victory, and then give us a few keys to victory.
Well, I think what they're doing extremely well is they're playing good defense. They're holding pretty much everybody they play, including Grand Valley, Ferris, and Ashland, pretty much to under 20 points. I think Ashland's the only one to get more than 20 against them. So that's really good against great offenses. And you watch them on defense. They're very aggressive. They're very strong inside. They're big 300-pound defensive tackles. You look at the talent they have on the defensive side of the ball, and you don't think about them as young. You think about them as good. So for us to win the football game offensively, we need to make big plays. They play a lot of man coverage. We need to break some of that. We need to run the ball like we do. And defensively, we've played really well, even despite the lulls we had this past weekend. We need to play great defense.